Hi! This is going to be my first video on this channel. I wanted to make my first video about social anxiety because although it doesn't relate to the content that I want to post, it's really significant insofar as it's the reason I haven't posted anything up until this point. For about 5 or 6 years now, I've been wanting to post videos of things like art, vlogging, all kinds of stuff, and I would just delete it as soon as I posted it because I was embarrassed. I would watch it back and I would just be like, oh my god, why did I say that? Why do I look like that? I'm so ugly, and all these kinds of things. And I'm at a point now where I really want to take control of my life instead of letting this fear of criticism and this fear of judgment. I'm not going to let it stop me from doing things that I want to do, because living with social anxiety for over 10 years now has shown me that it's kept me from so many things, and I've turned down so many things. I've lost every friend that I ever had, except for my husband. I married him from high school. So if I didn't have him, I would have absolutely no friends. So I've got my husband, but literally no one else. And I've just reached that point. I'm 25 now, and I want to live my life, and I want to be happy living my life and doing things that I enjoy doing, and I want to be proud of myself, and I want to feel happy with who I am. I don't want to constantly go over everything in my head, like replay stories, conversations in my head over and over, wondering why I'm so strange, why did I say this, what did I look like to the other person. I'm always doing this to myself, and you know, as somebody who has social anxiety, and I know there are so many people out there literally sometimes suffering from crippling anxiety where they're even afraid to get out of bed. I've been there before, and it's not fun, and it's not worth losing your entire life over. It's not something that has to define you, and it's not something that's absolutely impossible to get past. I heard a noise. Anyway, I wanted to make this video because as my first one, because I wanted something for myself to reflect back on, to give myself that motivation, the push that I need, because this anxiety is the reason that every time I would upload a video that I would be proud of initially, I would watch back and I would delete it time after time after time, because I was afraid that either no one would watch it, or people would watch it and make rude comments, or people would watch it and just make me feel bad because I wasn't posting things to feel bad. I was posting things to feel better about myself because I was happy with what I was creating, and I wanted to share that with others. And from this point forward, I'm going to try to have more confidence in myself and my abilities. And I may not be the best at anything. I'm definitely not. I'm not the best at art, or I definitely can't even play that harp that's behind me and that easel back there. I can't even draw very well, but it's something that I really love to do, and I feel like, I'm living for myself, and I'm not living to please everybody in the world, and I need to realize that. And I know that there are so many people out there that feel the same way that I do, and I know that when I feel really bad about something, or really afraid and anxious about things, I always feel better knowing that I'm not alone in it. Like, an example was when I was dealing with really, really bad insomnia, and I couldn't sleep for a week. And I just looked up tons of things where people were like going through the same thing, and it made me feel so much better to know that I wasn't the only one in the world laying awake alone. I've been really awake at night. But like with social anxiety and having no friends, you feel like you must be the only one in the world that doesn't have any friends that feels the way that you do. And it's absolutely not true. And I know that, you know, to me sometimes it feels that way. Like I see pictures of people on social media, like Facebook in particular, and I see them and I see pictures of them and I'm like, why don't they ask me to hang out with them? And I ask, you know, I really put myself down and I say things like, you know, all these people are going out and doing things together, like I must be so hated that nobody asks me to go with them, you know, but I think, you know, it takes some effort on your part. I just haven't gotten to that point where I'm comfortable with doing that yet, and it takes practice and it's going to take time. And for anybody, it would take time, depending on how far, you know, you are into it. But anyway, I've been talking too much. I'm not used to talking this much. But I wanted to make this my first video to hopefully gain the confidence to post the kind of things that I want to without being afraid. So, yeah, that's everything I wanted to say. If you feel the same way, just, you know, you can comment below and it makes me feel better and it might make you feel better too. So, I'll make a video about something in the future, and thanks for watching, especially if you've watched for 6 minutes and 37 seconds. 'Cause that's quite a lot of talking, especially for me. Well, anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.